it's early days. It's early days, but it's becoming urgent for Skyler Woodward. He can easily lose this match. Then he would go 2 out of 6. 50 matches to be played.
The first rack. Skyler Woodward to break.
But you would like to go into the last couple of days with a bit of a buffer.
Yeah, and if he does go on to lose this match, the second half of the league table, he's going to have to win some matches. Cue ball's close, but it's stayed alive. Doesn't look good on the 2 ball. Lowest ball, you must always shoot the lowest ball on the table. If you are just tuning in for the first ever time. After hitting the lowest ball on the table, you can make another ball, stay at the table. You can even pot the 9. If you pot the 9, you win the rack early. It can be a crazy game at times. Fun game though, very fun. You still like to shoot a little bit, don't you, Alex?
Oh, I love to play, yeah. Yeah, I actually saw... did you see that? Yeah, I saw a video come
What's
by.
that called?
Jeremy Jones was saying online somewhere that he would fancy a nice challenge.
Battle of the Captains.
Well,
coming soon, 2023. We'll have to pitch to Emily, get that one streamed.
But Nineball, I like Nineball. I like the luck factor. I like the variance, the unpredictability, the run of the ball. It's harsh on the player sometimes, but it's like a roller coaster ride. And you really have to be a hard-headed man or woman to be able to handle all that in the chair.
Trying to pot the 2, not the 8. He's made the 8. Can he shoot at this ball down the rail?
Yeah, if I see him lining up, looks like it.
Yeah, that gives you a better angle, doesn't it? But he sent it wide. Is the 7 going to be his friend? It is a little bit. Well, a lot.
Difficult position for Woodward.
Extension called.
Maybe cross it and check the cue ball to go long, short, and back up table towards the 4. Or playing it softly. Finesse shot. No. Back and forth. Ooh. Ooh. Wow.
What a cheeky cross bank that was.
Yeah, a sign of appreciation by Shane, and we don't see that a lot. Very scarce, SVB compliments. Ooh, he played that sweet. Look. There was an extreme back cut and a 4-rail position on the 3. Beautiful stuff.
Yeah, that's what Skyler's got in the locker. That's what he can come with. We've seen it in the previous match. I know he lost the match, but he's shown the creativity that he does possess. Maybe it's just a case of killing the matches off a little bit more for Skyler.
Well, his best game is definitely good enough. It's about making your worst game, your C game, a little bit better. And in line for the 9 in rack 1. Beautiful rack by Skyler Woodward. A back cut, cross side bank on the 2. Nice.
Skyler Woodward wins the rack.
Opening his account, Skyler Woodward. Fancy.
That's table 2 action. Khalid Al-Ghamdi, the young 17-year-old. He'll be enjoying his week here. Of course, he doesn't want to lose pool matches, but I spoke to him on the opening day and he said, listen, this is just great for me. All the experience at such a young age. So even though it's not going too well on the table, you can just take it all in.
Rack 2. Shane van Boening to break. Trailing 1 rack to 0.
Ooh, lot of power there. Let me see how that cue ball made its way back up table, because it did go forward. Whoa, extreme acceleration. So he hit it with right spin, checked on the first long rail, and then accelerated on the second long rail. Was a tremendous amount of spin on that ball, and that's a tremendous cut. Look at that. Beautiful. Wow. Good old 9-ball here. Big shots played. It's the mesmerizing thing about 9-ball by SVB. Woodward, same thing. They play very aggressive. They come through the front door with big shots. More than the average European champion. There's more bank pool in their game.
Yeah, and that's what's good to see at this game. That's what this game is about, isn't it? It's about coming with that big shot.
I think more so in a winner break format, because that's the philosophy. Just let me take this chance, win a rack, and try and get going. Put a 3, 4, 5 pack on my opponent. But also important in this alternate break format, Shane doesn't want his opponent at the table. Keep him away from the table. That's very much his instinct. SVB, super aggressive type 9-ball player.
Well, last year UK Open quarter-finals, Alex, these two played. We're talking about, can Skyler Woodward win a big major? We believe we can. We know the game he's got. We've seen him do it at the Mosconi Cup, all the fans. SVB won that match 11-5. But Skyler Woodward had a great week there to get to the quarter-finals of a big major 9-ball event.
Well, before this tournament, a couple of weeks back, when I saw the lineup of players and I saw Woodward and SVB, I just had a hunch. You know, it's still wide open. Many players are playing good.
Skyler Woodward to break. Scores a tie.
But really, on day 2 or 3, we can have no idea of who's going to go all the way.
Making the 1-ball quite a lot now, Skyler, on the break.
Sweet.
Three to the 4-ball is what Skyler will be paying attention to. There you see he's got a little bit of angle on the 2-ball as well.
Up and down. Coming straight on the 3-ball.
That should be okay.
Yeah, this is okay with check side. And there was clearly visible how difficult it is to steer that cue ball if you play with the inside English. Doesn't bite off the rail, but he's done enough.
And these 5 balls now, you can see they're just all, it's just a case of connecting the dots. The first 2 shots in this rack was what this rack is all about. You always feel like there's 1 or maybe 2 shots in a lot of the racks of 9-ball what can really set you up for an easy chance to win the rack. Now and again you do see mistakes, but obviously when you sat in the comms chair, well, we've never lost a rack, Alex.
Just staying composed, don't get ahead of yourself. Maybe snooker players back home watching think, why do you walk over and check your angle? You really need to check your angles enough. You know where you want to put it, but if you don't do that, if you don't take care of the detail, you're going to lose position here and there. A good out, a good break,
Skyler
mostly
Woodward
that.
wins the rack.
Skyler Woodward takes the lead, 2-1 up. And we'll wait for SVB's break in rack 4.
It's the final match of the evening session here on day 2.
Rack 4.
The PLP Premier
Boening
League
to break.
pool.
Trailing 2 racks to 1.
This is a thing of beauty, Shane's break. That's why. Always plays the break powerful. Maybe not as powerful as he could, but more powerful than every other player.
Probably as powerful as he thinks he can control. But again, nothing nice on the 2-ball. Did he get it? Little thump of the cue. I think Skyler sees part of the 2-ball. And if not, a little swerve shot needed.
Well, there you can see a bit of the 2-ball, maybe more than a bit.
Yeah, he's playing the 2-7.
Wow, played it very hard.
Yeah. He's not scared. Yeah, good pots. Minor angle. Let's see how much he thumps the cue ball off of the rail. Shane trying to do a lot there. Was almost straight on the ball. He's fuming.
Yeah, he really powered that in. I mean, that's his game. He does come with them sort of shots, but I know people watching are probably thinking, how's he missed that ball? I mean, if he had to play the ball pocket speed, he would never miss it. It's just the fact that he's really tried to power the cue ball out, and then if you put a little bit of spin on the cue ball, on delivery, it's game over. I mean, this isn't a case of Shane's flying in this event. He needs to win as well.
Yeah, but more than an execution error, it was just a thinking error.
Yeah, he didn't need to come right out. I know.
Yeah, just come off the rail by 2 inches and you're good. You're good enough. Same thing for Skyler. A little straight. Can draw back, leave an angle on the 8.
No, you still got it. Yeah.
Or leave it there.
Just asking if he's got an extension left, that's all.
Extension called.
Extension called. So will he leave the cue ball there where the 7 is? I think so. Nice and easy. Perfect. Good shot, that. It's really not the case that you can leave that ball anywhere, because if you misplace it, things can become awkward. Especially on the TV table. It's like playing on an ice rink. If you put a decent local player on this type of equipment, they would look real silly. The cue ball slides everywhere.
Skyler Woodward.
Skyler got to the table because, well, there's another mistake from SVB. Mark it down. Mistakes coming from all angles here. Shane's just not looked himself today, has to be said. We're so used to seeing Shane play such a high level. But not today. Table 2 is over. Sanjan Pelavanovic beats the youngster Khalid Al-Ghamdit 5 racks to 1.
Yeah, good day for Sanjin. Yeah, it's funny. Only second day, but like yesterday, man of the hour, Konrad Justishin, who lost all his 3 matches today. It goes up and down. So who will be the star tomorrow?
Skyler Woodward's break. Leading 3 racks to 1.
Been making the 1 ball quite a lot. Let's have a look. Can he do it again? Into the right centre. It's the top jaw. No random balls. SVB straight back out the chair. What's he got?
It cuts. The 1 cuts. With an automatic position on the 2 ball.
Seven ball is going to be the problem. I know he can play a good safety at some point. That would be on, but he's going to try. He'd like to try and clear the table. Is there value going into it? I know the 9's lurking. Yeah, he decided to go into it.
Well, I know he likes to play craps in the casinos. This was like throwing the dice.
Took a punt.
Bank it. Power play by SVB. He's now in position. Keep your cool.
Yeah, that's why I like to watch Shane. I really do. Even in the big moments, he's not scared to really go for a shot, even if it means relying on a little bit of fortune. But maybe he's thinking, oh, I'd rather go down shooting and rely on that little bit.
Yeah, but also knowing that if he gets it, you know, especially in a winner break format, he's liable to win 3-4 on the spin. This is basically how, when I grew up watching Earl Strickland in the early 90s, how Earl played. Big break, aggressive, shot making, and putting packs together.
Scare the opponent. Yeah, this is obviously alternate break race to 5, so it's a little bit different regarding the packages, but it's still the same. He's still 3-1 down, and he decided to attack the table. Many a player wouldn't have gone into that cluster. They'd have kind of cleared the rest of the table up, played safe behind the 8, sent the 7 around. Not for SVB.
No.
Keeps Skyler in the chair. 3-2.
very much an animal in that sense. A predator. A little glance. Skyler Woodward checking out Shane's body language in the chair.
Yeah, Shane's played 5 matches so far with 3 wins.
And breaking. He's more than effective on the break in that he makes balls. Not getting good opening shots just yet. I noticed his forehand is a little bit shorter, so his bridge length
Rack 6.
shorter than if he were
Shane Van Boening to break.
to break differently
Trailing 3
in
racks
another
to 2.
discipline. Pretty compact. Balls flying in from everywhere, and the most important, an easy shot on the 3 with an even easier route towards the 4.
Yeah, so the attacking rack previous to this one, he's really going to play dividend, because look at the split he's got here.
I'd like to know how tight the passage for the 6 is past the 8 ball.
Oh, that's a big gap. That's a big old gap. Goes easy.
Full pocket.
Yeah, maybe not quite the left jaw, but it goes easy.
Swinging it. He's feeling good. Choosing here, swing the cue ball round or just leave a cut on the 7. If you have position, don't play it.
Going low left off the 2. You've always got to watch the left centre. Oh, he's played that well.
Yeah. Beautiful.
You can make a mess of that type of shot. We've all done it, Alex, haven't we? He's perfect on the 9. As he slams it into the corner pocket to tie this match up. The battle of the 2 Americans will continue after the break. It's 3-3. Last match of the evening. The battle between 2 buddies from across the pond.
Scores are tied, 3 racks each.
The best of 3. To see who takes the point. Woodward to break.
Oy, oy, oy.
Foul stroke.
What a strange 2 matches this could turn out to be for Skyler, Alex. He's looked okay in both matches.
Ball in hand. Please
unbelievable. SVP ball in hand. All the balls look to be sitting pretty.
Yeah. What can you do? Tough action for Woodward. And all the momentum now with SVB. Good angle on the 3. Go long short for the 4 in the side pocket.
A little straighter than he would have preferred. I know he can still get out there and he can come back as well. Yeah, decided to play with a little bit of left and draw the cue ball back down, using the rail to pull the cue ball as well.
Smarter way to play it like this than when he thumped and missed that ball a couple of racks back. But that's in the past. Since then, he's clicked into gear.
Okay. Spin the cue ball round a little bit, play the 9 in the right centre. Where the cue ball is now would be ideal. Focus on the pot. In the heart of the pocket, here comes the cue ball, he's on the hill. And the bad news for Woodward is SVB is breaking on the hill.
He's gutted. Woodward in the chair. Still trying to swallow that scratch on the break. Often when players are breaking good, and in this tournament I must say the average break is still not there. If they run into the low side of the 9, there will still be draw on the cue ball. Not in this case. So will Woodward get another inning at the table? It's out of his hands.
Rack 8. Shane Van Boening to break.
Yeah, we know the cue ball will be flying at pace.
3.
So bad cannon could find a pocket. Shane's also known for making quite a few 9 balls on the snap. Needs the 5 to come to the rescue. I don't know if it has done. Shane dives round to have a look.
I hear the cue ball thump on the floor, so I don't think he has a straight shot to the side pocket, but what he does have is a cross side bank if the pot is not on. He'll play this. Brought his jump cue to the table, just in case. Cross side, in between the 3 and 9. Swish.
He'll be delighted with the cue ball there.
And that's why you want to play bank pool. It's an asset in Nineball. Saw a beautiful cross side by Woodward early in this match, and now this one for SVB to stay at the table. So in a winning position, SVB, and if he finishes here with these 4 balls on the table, he impresses with his ability to click into gear out of nowhere. Since he opened up that 7-8 cluster.
Yeah, I was just going to say, cash your mind back to that shot where it would have been very easy to duck out of taking that little bit of gamble, but it looks like the gamble is going to pay off for Shane. This looks okay, but maybe it's a little thinner. So maybe he's got to load it up with a bit more spin to avoid the 9. Maybe a bit more stun. Yeah, he finds the gap in between the rail and the corner pocket. Well done. Shane at his best these last 3 racks. It's just Shane doing what he does on a pool table. He gets the job done. SVB wins the battle
wins the match. 5 racks to
of the
3.
2 Americans, the buddies, the Mosconi Cup teammates.